Good evening, dear parents. Is it stuffier for you? We are trying to provide cool atmosphere, so that seems to be causing delay. I know dependence on technology, sometimes power, especially whenever we meet, that goes rampant. It causes all the unexpected trouble. So kindly bear with us. And I must definitely bow my head to all of you for showing up on time. So my message really worked. Thank you all. Because if we have to, there is a very famous saying, the best way to get ahead is to get started. So only if we can start on time, can we complete the event on time. So kindly bear with us a few more minutes. The program is going to commence very soon. I hope all of you are seated comfortably. Yeah? Thank you.
It's finally dawned, giving us an opportunity to share a classical experience with you. It's my pleasure to anchor all of you through this event. I extend a warm welcome to all of our distinguished guests, indomitable faculty members, ever supportive parents and our alumni who have gathered here this evening. I'm happy to announce the presence of our Vice Chairperson, Shri Anil Sir.
And Vice Principal Ma'am, we invite you to do our customary ritual. Sir, please. We beseech divine blessings for a hassle-free progress of the event. Please stay poised for a gesture of the same.
A passionate educationist and an all-inclusive leader is our principal, Mrs. Subhashini Rao. I invite ma'am to give her opening note.
My salutations to one and all present here. At the very outset, I owe all of my dear parents a wholehearted thank you for turning up on time. And next, I am very grateful to all our governing body members. All I'm deliberately saying because I'm quite optimistic that all of them are going to show up. At the moment, we have amongst us our dynamic Honorary Secretary, Mr. Sriharsha Shashank, and our Vice Chairperson who has been a stalwart of our support all through our journey at Bolton. In fact, Bolton has been his brainchild. That is Dr. Konda Ani Kumar Garu, who is currently the Vice Chairperson of Bolton Governing Body Committee, and another able educationist, Dr. KVK Rao Garu. It is a congregation of educationists. They are all great visionaries. And this being a literary event, it really gives me immense pleasure that we are able to showcase this event with their presence amongst us. So thank you once again to the entire ensemble of guests seated here. Well, there's a saying, of course, I'm very passionate about Shakespeare, much ado about nothing. So without eating a lot of time, I would like to just touch upon the most prominent aspect, especially of today's education, and why has Bolton treaded on a cultural event sometime in the early phases of the new academic year. The reasons are obvious. For 5 long years, the pandemic stole the children's beautiful childhood. They were deprived of many things, especially schools which are supposed to be the hubs of all cultural activities. Because there's a famous saying which says, all work and no play makes Jack a dull boy. And definitely, in the 21st century, none of us want our children only to be acquiring bookish knowledge. I'm sure all of you agree with me. Today's education is all about evolving life skill strong individuals. And Bolton very devoutly, very passionately is treading on that. It's an expedition for us. Like Dr. Kalam said, making and molding minds, it's like adding pages to the culture and heritage of a diary called life. And that's what, in full earnest, we at Bolton have been doing. Children have been deprived, like I told you. So you might wonder why this event. It is an event, not just an annual event. It's a literary fest. We are giving children a classical exposure into the realms of classical English literature. And the moment we talk about English, to everyone, a literate or an illiterate, a scholar or a layman, the first name that pops up is William Shakespeare. So it is kind of an ode, a tribute to William Shakespeare, through which we have inculcated that passion for language. Ultimately, in the global world, it is communication skills which will take anyone places. So our children, what we have seen, have in full fervor. They have literally plunged into the activities. So we hope we have already begun on a right note. Like I was telling somebody a while ago, the best way of getting ahead is getting started. And very confidently, in full panache, I can say, we have already started on the right footing. With that, I would like to now invite our dynamic Honorary Secretary, Mr. Sriharsha Shashank, to address the gathering. We want all of you to know what is the vision Bolton has in its kitty. To most of the parents, our Honorary Secretary is not known, so this is a wonderful opportunity for all of you to meet our Secretary, sir. Parents, can I expect a good round of applause from all of you? After he comes.
A very good evening to all the parents, all our staff and everyone at Bolton. We are very happy to see you all and meet you all in person today after a very long time. You all must be knowing, like Principal Madam has just said, because of the COVID, there have been many changes and the school has adjusted, the parents have adjusted. There were many changes in our routines and how we do the things. And this physical event, meeting everyone and having students performing here today is a very good event and an attempt made by us so that you all can view. At Bolton, we are very conscious and we are very particular, and our motto is overall development of the student. And along with academics, sports and other activities like the cultural and literary events forms a very integral part of overall student development. Post-COVID, we have also given a lot of emphasis to the sports so that all the kids will participate in majority of the sports. At Bolton, we have added 7 new sports, and going forward, we would like to develop professional level of training in those sports as well to ensure that the students come out of this COVID and their mental and physical activity will form a major activity in that. At the same time, the academics are also being taken care of, and there is Parents Association Committee. I request all the parents, these students and the kids are very much important for us. These are the next generation, and all the decisions that we take at Bolton also involves parents in that. So whenever the parents meetings is conducted, whenever a Parents Association Committee, we try to take all the decisions which involve the students and kids, including the parents in those committees. So I wish you all participate in those committees and also share your feedback so that their overall development can be planned, so that everyone can fulfill our motto and work here. Without much ado, I would want all of you to sit. The students have worked so hard in preparing for these events. I want you all sit and enjoy today's event. Once again, thank you all for turning up. Thank you once again. All the best.
Secondary and insignificant in front of academic excellence. Riding strong through the frightful COVID-stuck environment, a few of our Boltonians passed out in flying colors, creating national fame at the Grade 10 board exam for the year 2022. As token of appreciation, Bolton is felicitating the students who are racing fervently in their junior colleges in courses to those in association. For those, the Kip and King of Bolton, I request our Honorary Secretary Shri Anup sir, wishing you all a happy time with us.
Hey, how was your career counseling session at IIM last week?
It was an extravagant conclave that seldom marries the eyes of commoners like us.
Fortune favors only the fortunate to friend in festivities, my friend.
Oh my besties, had you been to a career fair or been hit by any new virus such? You guys are going hi-fi in Shakespearean style on a simple question.
Not virus dude, but you have rightly compared it to the rich legacy of literature. The true beauty of English is to wear it as a heart.
Here goes my friend again, wrestling to the inwards.
Yes, school reading or university, professional or personal areas, many people don't realize that we got a lot of Shakespeare in our everyday lives.
Well said, friends. He is considered as the god of English literature. This month 23rd marks the birth and death anniversary of William Shakespeare. Let's celebrate some of the ways the talented playwright helped shape the English language.
Let's
Good evening, dear parents and our well-wishers. We welcome your august presence at this ecstatic evening to enjoy our own the richness of William Shakespeare's literary creations.
for the sweetness to be savored.
You know, there's infinite info across the literary world on things concerning Shakespeare. Innumerable resources for the king to dig into. But ours is the fair vision. It's only the greatness of his imagination.
Called as a man of few Greek and small Latin, he's a genius who's mastered the literary world, not of an age, but of all times. If only we chance upon his excellency. Just imagine. Here we go. Let's meet the unrivaled bard of
Mr. William Shakespeare is here with us today. It is a privilege to be seated with him. The monarch of words and astounding expressions. Here comes Mr. William Shakespeare, who is also known as the Bard of Avon. Please be seated.
The pleasure is mine. I'm honored to know that aspiring writers look up to me.
Thank you, viewers, for tuning on to the Bug Stop here for classic orchestra music around the clock. Today, we are featuring the most awaited program called William on the Spot. I would like to thank Mr. William Shakespeare for coming down to our studio.
Oh, it's my pleasure.
Personalities of uniqueness trigger our curiosity to know more about their background. So, here we go, sir. When and where were you born, Mr. Shakespeare?
Please call me Will. I was born in Stratford, England, by the river Avon on April 23rd. I'm as powerful as the ancient relics, as you noticed in my books. So I think you can guess my age.
Many people are not aware of your family life. Care to comment?
Well, I would rather not go into personal matters, but I would say that my father was a glove maker who eventually became the mayor of Stratford.
Since you had a very ordinary background, what kind of education did you receive?
I was only able to attend the Stratford Grammar School, but there I learned things such as Latin and Greek.
Now, Will, many people suspect that you're not the true author of many of your famous plays. They believe, perhaps, Sir Francis Bacon is the true author. Do they have this cause to believe so?
Absolutely not. Some people believe that merely because I had a simple upbringing and a lesser education that I am not the author. They also try to attribute my work to Christopher Marlowe, but I assure you, I am the true author. All I can say is that jealousy is what drives these men to take away my credit for the works I have done.
You must have read about your acting ability. Any truth to them?
Well, as it happens, I'm quite a poor actor. I usually take small roles in my own plays. Fortunately, my abilities as a playwright are much more aspiring and have made me a partner in one of the best theatre companies, the Lord Chamberlain's Men.
Very well. From where do you get the ideas for a play?
Most of them are derived from well-known stories and history. Another strong shareholder of stories is the society around me, with its treasure trove of life's experiences.
Mr. Shakespeare, you are often criticized for the lack of originality in your plays because they come from such well-known stories. Will you explain the purpose of doing this?
Since there are so many good stories to work with, there is no reason for me to invent new ones. Also, I can count on my audience to be familiar with the subject matter of my plays. Basically, I take well-known legends and make them better.
So do you ever try to impact valuable lessons about life in your plays?
Most definitely. If you take for example, Romeo and Juliet, you will see that the lesson is we should not keep old fields alive. Fighting amongst ourselves will only lead to tragedy and a loss for all.
What encourages you to write?
Despite the fact I love to write, I must also admit to that I do it to get paid. One must make a the audience. With that comes my remuneration. So you see, that's not my priority, but it's the complementary aspect of my writing. Beyond this, I don't care to comment.
How exactly do you try to between different classes of people who watch your performances?
There can be quite a mixed audience, from the nobility and well-educated to those who can't even spell their own name. To keep them all interested, I include a lot of action in my plays, like sword fighting, dancing, songs, and clowns. The more educated are able to appreciate the plots and acting to my plays, though they do enjoy a good sword fight.
Lastly, Will, I was hoping that you could give some advice to aspiring playwrights and actors.
Of course, there is no secret in becoming a great playwright or actor. It simply takes courage and devotion. You can never give up. Listen to the criticism to your work. Learn from your mistakes. That's the only way you can be the best.
When was your first play written?
Well, it was written in 1590.
Which of your plays is the shortest and which is the longest with the effort comes in line?
The shortest play is The Comedy of Errors and the longest is Hamlet.
What's your theatre's name?
The Globe Theatre.
Who is your favorite hero of fiction?
Othello, who shows the ill fate of jealousy.
What do you think is the weakness of your story, Mr. Shakespeare?
If you call it as a weakness, I am labeled as sacrificing virtues for convenience. Basically, I take well-known legends and make them better. Next, how many sonnets did you write in total? 154.
Many a tragedy, even when I was Romeo and Juliet in tragedy. Why?
It is a tragedy of star-crossed lovers who were brought by family feuds, religious and class conflicts. Who fell prey to societal circumstances. I want people to rise strong against turbulence to win their positive ways. Words, most inspiring quote. Listen to many, but give thy voice to few. And boldness is my friend.
What's your greatest strength?
Universality is my greatest strength.
From your collection of tragedies and comedies, which are your favorites?
Sure, throughout my writing career, I have written 10 tragedies and 18 comedies. While I treasure all these works, I have some favorites, with Romeo and Juliet being my choice.
Mr. Shakespeare, thank you for granting us this opportunity to interview you. As aspiring writers, we have always done a big ranking with you.
Your character designs life portraits, flaws, influences and strengths, great victims or great creators. We have gained a broader insight into shaping life and characters.
The world of writing shall ever be indebted to you.
So, remember young writers, there is nothing good or bad. It's our thinking which makes it so. It's my pleasure meeting your group of modern young writers.
And pleasure of all those who tuned on to the Buck Stop here on BBC.
Thank you, sir.
Or you're just jealous of your ex's new boyfriend. The sticky situations Shakespeare characters find themselves in are highly relatable to our society.
Hey guys, the splendor seems to be the be-all and end-all of the evening. What's in a name, said he in Romeo and Juliet, but his name still shakes the world of English literature.
Yes, at the career counseling session, I'd seen minds and moods in to be or not to be conditioned. Unawares, we used a lot of his quotes as proverbs of wisdom.
Oh yeah, here we go.
sun shines every day. No more heartache, no more pain. Go pack those bags too full, my friend. Show your travel light. Taking over my road. I'll keep you warm at night. I could be singing this song long after you're gone. I could be singing this song long after you're gone. Hope that journey takes you everywhere you ever wanted to go. The bad bits go past me, good times rolling slow. I could be singing this song long after you're gone.
Things organized for our event. Hello, everything needs to be checked before it's all complete. Even after delegating, proper checking should be done. Yes, my friends, there's a measure of responsibility and easy lies the head that bears the crown.
My tempers and I lost my match even after my rigorous practice session. Depending on ladies is of no use, guys. What's done cannot be undone. So cheer up and mount carefully and positively.
Hello, everyone. What exams are you preparing for these days?
I'm studying for my competitive exams.
I think that was last month.
My own fate. I couldn't pass the exam. So to get admission, I'm taking the second chance. My group. We are responsible for our actions and not the stars. The foundation us and not the stars. So work hard and do well. All the best.
All the best.
Hey friends, I made to share an incident with one of my friends. You know, one of my friends bought a very beautiful speaker from the Secunderabad. The piece looked brand new, but it didn't even last a month. We learned that with all speakers is not gold.
A similar incident occurred to my uncle. Recently he bought a car, falling for his attractive look. But by the end of 3 months, oh my god, he took the car to the showroom several times.
Oh, another case of all this glitters are not good. So let's not go back to looking things or at people without proper scrutiny.
Hey, where are you off, my friend? What's that document pressing for?
Akshara's project will get the best project award in the science fair. It can't be. As you know, she's the icon of extraordinary and innovative ideas.
It's indeed unbelievable that a great box can be put into action. Now, she hasn't been doing it with talking lovely. No quality picture was pretty fun. That's why my granny always cautions me we are great in that as much as we talk. Only then we truly become great.
Okay friends, let's move to the menu and take care about our arrangements.
The themes are all revealed. But now, what's a celebration without dance? Do behold the Bollywood Hamlet in his aggression. I mean, his heroic dance.
Shakespeare drama on Hindi silver screen.
Shall I compare thee to a summer's day, my friend?
Bard. You know guys, Bard means a poet. He is naturally the best poet in English since 16th century with themes which are yet to be surpassed even in the current 21st century.
14-line beauties are his poems and sonnets with rich expressions on time, love and friendship. Let's have a toast of a couple of them for the poetic love of our audience.
Sonnet 70. Sonnet 71 is one of the 54 sonnets written by the English playwright and poet William Shakespeare. In this sonnet, speaker is now concentrating on his own death and how the youth is to mourn him ceased. The speaker says the youth not to mourn for him when he is dead. And that the youth should only think about him until the world is dead. It's not. The speaker then tells his beloved youth that even if it will cause him suffer, he should forget the hand that wrote the poem.
Sonnet 71. No longer mourn for me when I am dead, then you shall hear the sorry sullen bell. Give warning to the world that I am fled from this wild world with wireless homes to dwell. Nay, if you read this line, remember not the hand that wrote it, for I love you so, that I in your sweet thoughts will be forgot, if thinking on me then should make you know. Oh, if I say you look upon this verse, when I perhaps compounded am with clay, do not so much as my poor name rehearse, but let your love, even with my life, pay.
Sonnet 104 is a poem addressed to the fair youth who is throughout the text admired on her beauty. She seems not to have aged the entire time the speaker has known her. Over the past 3 years, she has remained just as fresh as green as she was when they first met. But the speaker acknowledges that this can't be the case. All people age and time moves so slowly that he just can't see it. The last 2 lines are addressed to the future generations. He tells them that when they're alive, the most beautiful person to have ever lived would have already died. To me, fair friend, you never can be old, for as you were, when first your eye, such seems your beauty still. 3 winters cold, half from the forests, should 3 summers cry. 3 beauteous springs to yellow autumn turned. In process of the seasons have I seen 3 April perfumes in 3 hot Junes burned. Since first I saw you fresh, which yet are green. Yet doth beauty like a dial hand steal from a figure and no pace perceived. So your sweet hue, which methinks still doth stand, hath motion, and mine eye may be deceived. For fear of which, hear this, though age undread, ere you were born, was beauty's summer dead.
This sonnet number 18 is possibly the most famous sonnet ever, and one that has entered deeply into the consciousness of a culture. Here is the sonnet. Shall I compare thee to a summer's day? Thou art more lovely and more temperate. Rough winds do shake the darling buds of May, and summer's leaves as all too short a day. Sometime too hot the eye of heaven shines, and often is his whole complexion dim. And every fair from fair sometime declines by chance on nature's changing course untrimmed. That thy eternal summer shall not fade, nor lose possession of that fair thou art, nor shall that bride thou wanderest in his shade. When in eternal lines to time thou growest, so long as man can see a life in thee, so long lives this, and this gives life to thee.
Here's a translation into modern English. Shall I compare you to a summer's day? You are more lovely and more moderate. Harsh winds shake the delicate buds of May, and summer doesn't last long enough. Sometimes the sun is too hot, and its golden face is often dimmed by the clouds. All beautiful things in this world eventually become less beautiful, either by the experiences of life or by the passing of time. But your eternal beauty won't fade nor lose any of its quality, and you will never die, as you will live on in my enduring poetry. As long as there are people still alive to read poems, this sonnet will live, and you will live in it. Thank you.
None can ever transcend the majesty of Shakespeare.
Self-interest, revenge, justice, friendship, ambition. Oh, how do we manage these many human relationships?
Survival of the fittest, my dear. Come, let me show you the smart portion.
The play involves a series of events which will be unveiled now. Let's go on to the first scene. La 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 la
I owe the most to you, Antonio, both in love and in money. I know that you are my best friend and I can tell you all my plans and plots for the debits. I met this lady in Bolton. She was both good and virtuous and beautiful. Her name is
You know that all my money has been into my ships. I have neither money nor goods to sell in order to raise some funds for you. Go ask around to find somewhere you can lend some money, and so will I.
Bassanio goes to Shylock, the greedy moneylender of Venice.
Hello sir, my name is Bassanio. Can you lend me a hand loan of 3,000 ducats? Yes sir, for 3 months, Antonio will be the guarantor for the loan.
Antonio is a good man.
Have you heard of a man saying wise about him?
Oh no, I haven't. I just meant to suggest that is sufficient character for the loan. May I speak with Antonio?
This is Mr. Antonio.
I hate him because he lends money without charging interest, which forces me to lower my interest and I loan it. I will satisfy my old grudge against him. Hello, are you listening?
Yes.
Okay, by the way, are you the guarantor?
I am.
Okay, but there is one condition.
What is it?
If you don't repay the agreed upon amount of money on the agreed upon date in the agreed upon place, you will profit me 1 pound of your fair flesh to be cut off from whatever part of your body.
I choose content and faith. I will seal to such a bond and say that is much kindness in you.
You should not seal such a bond for me.
Don't worry, I expect to make 9 times the amount of money in the next 2 months.
At Belmont, Portia and Amy Nerissa discuss the suitors who have come in response to Portia's father's strange will. The will says Portia may only marry man who chooses the correct casket made from 3 possible options: gold, silver, and lead. Much to Portia's distress, all the suitors are unsatisfactory. However, she does fondly remember time when Bassanio came to Belmont, and that gives her hope.
La
I beg you to lead me to this castle so I can try my luck. Oh, what is this? A skull?
The next suitor is the Prince of Argon, who is until known and in Portia's hand in marriage.
Oh, he came from Argon till Belmont, such a long distance. Let's see what happens next.
Hurry, please. The Prince of Argon has done his work, and now comes his selection. Here are the caskets for you.
Welcome, sir. The rules are one of these caskets has Portia's picture inside, and if you choose the right casket, then she is yours.
I am prepared to take the risk. I know all the rules. I will choose the silver casket. What's here? The portrait of an idiot holding something. How different this picture is someone of Portia.
Bassanio is now in Belmont to try his luck.
I think he will be able to win your hand in marriage because he looks like a wise man.
Here are the caskets for you, sir.
Welcome, sir. One of these caskets has my picture inside. If you choose that one, then I am yours.
Okay then, let me try my luck. I choose the lead casket. Oh, what do I find here? The picture of a beautiful Portia? Hurrah, I have won the hand of Portia.
My lord and lady, it is now time for those of us who have stood by here and seen our wishes come true to cry out, good joy, my lord and lady.
I am happy for you, Portia.
Bassanio explains to Portia that he has no wealth of his own, but borrowed money from Antonio, whose ventures also fail miserably. Shylock is now determined to have Antonio's flesh and has sought himself. Shylock takes Antonio to prison.
In the court in Venice, Shylock demands his pound of flesh. Much to Portia's distress, she then in disguise arrives as Balthazar. Order! 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 My lord, how can you hope for mercy if you don't shoot yourself?
I have got the pound of flesh that I demanded for him. It is mine and I will have it. If you deny me, you have lost me nothing and there is no power to legal agreements in Venice.
I have the power to dismiss this court unless Bellario learns doctor of law comes here today. I have sent for them to decide upon this case. Where is this man? He is waiting nearby to hear whether you will let him into the court. All my heart.
Antonio.
The letter says that Bellario is too sick to come with them. He is sending a young doctor of Rome to oversee the case. Portia then arrives in disguise as Balthazar.
Welcome. Take your place here. Are you familiar with the different sides of this case? Yes, my lord. Is your name Shylock?
Shylock is my name.
And you are at his mercy, aren't you?
Yes, as Shylock says.
Do you confess that you have broken the agreement?
I do.
Then Shylock must be merciful.
What must I? Tell me why.
Mercy is not something that one is forced to practice. It falls easily like gentle rain from the sky. It's a doubly blessing. It places both the person showing the mercy and the person receiving mercy. We all pray to God for mercy, and that should teach us to show mercy to others.
My deeds are my responsibilities. I want the law to appeal with the penalty that which he must forfeit because of the loan.
Can he not pay the money back?
Yes, sir. I have the money for him in the court even twice a sum.
With all my heart, I ask the court to issue its judgment.
Has some surgeon on call nearby Shylock to stop Antonio's wound so that he doesn't bleed to death.
Is this spelled out in the contract? I can't find it in the contract. It is not in the contract.
You merchant, do you have anything to say?
Give me a hand, Bassanio. Farewell. Don't grieve because I have fallen into this misfortune yet your behalf. Speak well of me to your honorable wife.
Antonio, I'm married to a wife who is as dear as me, but not as life itself. I can sacrifice everything to rescue you.
Your wife would be too happy to know that if she was around to hear to make that offer, and you must the flesh of his breast.
Such a wise judge. The right sentence comes. Get ready.
Hold on a second, there's something else. The agreement does not give you any drop of blood. The words are a pound of flesh, so take what's yours. While cutting the pound of flesh, if you shed one drop of blood, your land will become taken by the state, by the city laws.
What a judge. Oh, you are a wise judge. Well then, how the devil gets you for this? I can't stay here any longer to argue.
Wait, the law has another requirement for you. It is enacted in the laws of Venice that if a foreigner has directly or indirectly attempted to kill a citizen whom he had plotted will take half of his goods. The other half will confiscate the state. On your knees and beg for Duke's mercy.
I pardon your life, even before you asked. Half of your wealth belongs to Antonio, and the other half goes to the state, which may be reduced to a simple sign if you show humanity.
Yes, the money due to the state can be reduced, not the money due to Antonio.
If it pleases my lord, the Duke and the rest of the court, I am content to give up that half of his goods owed to me and the other half of his wealth, so I can invest it, and upon his death, give it to the gentleman who loves his daughter.
He will do this, or else I will take back the pardon that is pronounced here. Antonio, thank this gentleman, for I think you owe him a lot.
Antonio's death is only prevented, as Balthazar explains, the bond is for flesh, but not for a single drop of blood. So Shylock couldn't collect the pound of flesh of Antonio. Broken and in submission, Shylock gets the throne.
La la, la la, la la, la 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 la
This novel concept is called Stylage One-Act Play. It's a feature of modern theatre.
Old even Newton,
Voice of Hyderabad Season 6 was given many singing shows in many channels such as Gemini TV, ETV, Mart TV and so on. She's recently also has given a concert in Australia. Dear Trisha, the stage is all yours.
Turn the radio on, it's Friday night and I won't be long. Gotta do my hair, put my makeup on, it's Friday night and I won't be long. Till I hit the dance floor, I got all I need. No, I ain't got cash, but I got you, baby. Baby, I don't need dollar bills to have fun tonight. Baby, I don't need dollar bills to have fun tonight. I don't need no money, as long as I can feel the beat. I don't need no money, as long as I keep dancing. Don't know what for. You turn your head when you walk through the door. Don't need makeup to cover up. If when you're wet, it's enough, it's enough. Everyone else in the room could see it. Everyone